Gentlemen of the Cabin is a collaboration between Adopted Acre Soap Company and CB Brushworks, inspired by the annual retreat that Chris from CB Brushworks takes with a group of his closest friends. It celebrates the camaraderie, laughter, and unforgettable moments that come from stepping away from the everyday to spend time with people who feel more like family. Nearly a decade ago, 5 men gathered in a quiet cabin deep in the woods. What began as a weekend escape quickly became something much more, an annual retreat where lifelong friends could disconnect from the noise of the world and reconnect with what truly matters. Each year they come together to share their stories of joy and struggle, marriages and divorces, the births of grandchildren, the loss of parents, career triumphs and transitions. Around a fire glowing with warmth and laughter, they've built something rare, a brotherhood forged not by blood, but by honesty, vulnerability, and the shared pursuit of being better men, husbands, fathers, and sons. Amid the scent of seared steak and oak smoke, the crackle of cigars, and the clink of glasses filled with fine bourbon and scotch, the air itself carries the fragrance of recollection and resilience. When you think of what inspired this collaboration and the scent, Gentlemen of the Cabin captures that spirit, a refined blend of sandalwood, oud, and cedar, with smooth notes of tobacco leaf, leather, and a hint of spiced vanilla. It's sophisticated yet grounded, comforting yet bold, a fragrance that evokes the quiet strengths and timeless camaraderie of men gathered by the fire. So raise your glass and strike a match. Here's to the Gentlemen of the Cabin and the bonds that grow stronger with every passing year. This soap is built with Doug's Grand Champion 2.0 soap base, and this is what I'm going to be shaving with, so stay tuned. Gentlemen of the Cabin, this is a brand new soap to the channel, not to the market. This is in Doug's Grand Champion 2.0 soap base. This soap stopped me in my tracks when I first smelled it. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful scent. Oh, so sophisticated. It is so good. It's got top scent notes of cinnamon, saffron, black pepper, and cardamom. It's got heart notes of tobacco leaf, leather, frankincense, and patchouli. And the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, vetiver, and musk. And like I said, it stopped me in my tracks when I first smelt it. Here's the pour. I can't stop smelling it. This stuff smells so good. So I say it stopped me in my tracks when I first smelt it because I smelt it and I was like, that is so familiar, so good. And then the light bulb went off in my head and I was like, oh, I know exactly what it smells like. Well, not exactly, but it's very, very similar to Spice Bomb Extreme. This smells so close to Spice Bomb Extreme, but it is different. Gentlemen of the Cabin, in my opinion, does not have the spice that Spice Bomb Extreme has. I believe the vanilla in the scent notes is smoothing it out, and it's just like refined, just so sophisticated, so nice. So think of Spice Bomb without the spice, really smooth and refined with some sophistication. That's exactly what Gentlemen of the Cabin is. Very good. And for transparency, I just want to let you guys know Doug did send this to me to review on my channel. I did not pay for this. So this soap and aftershave splash, this is all Doug over at Adopted Acres. So go check out Doug over at Adopted Acres. He's got some of the most kick-ass scents and soap bases you could use on the market, period. So let's go over the rest of the stuff that I'm going to be using. Of course, the soap. I've got the aftershave splash here in this vintage bottle. And of course, I have my witch hazel. I've got my Shave Nation Allen block here. The razor I'm going to be going with is this Razor Rock Daily Double Open Comb. This is a beautiful, very aggressive looking razor, but it's not that aggressive. It's got the plus plate. See if I can get the plus on there for you guys. There we go. Maybe right there in the corner. This was sent to me so I could test drive it by my buddy Wes at Tennessee Whiskey Shaving. You guys heard me say it before. He's got one of the best channels. Go check him out. Really good content over there. And I've got a Tatra blade loaded in this guy. It's all clamped down really well. It's all nice and aligned. Perfect. Ready to go. And for the brush that I'm going to be using today, I'm going with my Abominable Creations here. This got some badger knot in it. I'm just going to get all the water out. I can't remember what Chris called this pour here, but I call it Native Blood because it looks like there's blood pouring down here. And this is turquoise. And turquoise is considered by us Native Americans, well, it's just like gold to us. So this is what I call Native Blood by Abominable Creations with Chris's badger knot on here. So let's get this guy loaded up. As you can see, I got the soap blooming so that way it releases those scent notes. I'm going to get this loaded. I'm not going to keep track of how long I load it. I'm just going to do a heavy load. And then I'm going to get into these scent notes because this stuff smells just so good, man, that I really want you guys to get a good idea of what I'm talking about here as far as these scent notes. All right, I think that's loaded up pretty good there. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that don't look too bad. So I'm going to take the sprayer. I'm going to get my face sprayed down, get it wet here. I'm going to get it on my face, and let's go over these top notes. These top scent notes. So the top scent note, the first scent note is cinnamon. Cinnamon is known for its warm, spicy, sweet, and slightly woody note, and it's instantly recognizable for its bold and comforting character. Get this in real good right here. And it's got saffron. Saffron is a luxurious, warm, and complex note with earthy, leathery, metallic, and subtle sweet nuances. Sorry, I had to pause there. There was a car coming by with the loudest exhaust in the world, man. The saffron is, it's reminiscent of like a sun-baked field, dry hay, dry leaves, or autumn fields. Very, very nice, very earthy scent. There's black pepper. Black pepper has a spicy, warm, and slightly woody aroma with a crisp, zesty character to it. And there's cardamom. Cardamom is a spicy, warm, and slightly sweet note, and it is used because of its ability to add brightness, complexity, and depth to any fragrance. So what could you expect from these scent notes, these top scent notes, all combined together, the cinnamon, saffron, black pepper, and cardamom? Well, it creates a bold, multi-layered, and warm, spicy profile. The heart notes start with tobacco leaf. I'm going to get some more water on here. Looks like it's very shiny, looks like it's getting good, but I'm going to get 2 pumps here, and let's go over this tobacco leaf. So the tobacco leaf is a rich, warm, and complex note. It is prized for its sweet, honeyed, leathery, and subtle smoky character, adding a grounding warmth that conveys maturity and sophistication to any fragrance. And this is super, super sophisticated. Such an elegant scent we have here. It's got leather, and leather is not an exact, it's not a direct extract from an animal hide, but a carefully crafted aromatic accord designed to evoke the scent of tanned leather goods. Leather definitely adds smoky, animalic, and a textile quality to your aroma. Get another couple of pumps here. And leather also adds a sense of luxury, strength, and character to whatever fragrance you're building. And then there's frankincense. Let's go in circles here. Frankincense, or how do you say this? Alibum? I don't know, something like that. So anyway, frankincense is a resinous, balsamic, and woody note that adds depth and a spiritual or meditative quality to your aroma. Patchouli. Patchouli's aroma is deeply earthy and grounding, even evoking the scent of damp soil, forest floor moss, aged wood, giving it a natural forest-like character that feels warm and sensuous. I don't get that here. I just get sophistication and just beauty out of this scent. I'm sure patchouli is in there, but I mean, like, what do I know? I don't know. But I do know what you can expect from these middle notes. You can expect a bold, warm, and deeply earthy fragrance, combining sharp spice, rich smokiness, and rugged luxury. This profile blends tobacco leaf, leather, frankincense, and patchouli into a complex, intense aroma. All right, let's get some more water on here. I'm going to do 2 pumps here, and let's take a look at these base notes. First base note. Oh, I'm adding too much water too fast. Look, it's starting to come down my neck here, so we're going to slow down here. So vanilla is the first base note. Vanilla is one of the most versatile and widely used notes in perfumery. It's prized for its warm, sweet, creamy character and its ability to anchor and enrich a fragrance. Then there's sandalwood. Sandalwood is a timeless base note in perfumery. Prized for its warm, creamy, and milky, woody character, sandalwood brings a smooth, enveloping depth to a fragrance, acting as a long-lasting anchor that clings to the skin for a very long time. Then there's cedarwood. Cedarwood is rich, grounding, and elegant, described as warm, dry, and subtly smoky. Cedarwood has hints of balsamic and earthy notes that create stability and sophistication to a fragrance. And yeah, this is absolutely sophisticated. It has vetiver. Vetiver is a versatile base note prized for its depth, longevity, and ability to ground a fragrance. It brings a smoky, earthy, woody, and slightly green character that acts like a stabilizing foundation, often described as a calm beneath the surface. And then finally there's musk. Musk is characterized by its warm, soft, and slightly sweet aroma, often with earthy and powdery nuances. So what can we expect from these base notes combined? Well, it creates a warm, earthy, and creamy fragrance with a smooth, wood-forward sweetness that feels cozy and has this like sweet, grounding aroma to it. So let's continue to build some clouds. I'm gonna get some water on this, and we're gonna build a proper lather.
Step inside where the mirrors glow. Old school chairs in a steady flow. Hot towel steam like a desert breeze. Still in silence, a man at ease. Brush in hand, hear the rhythm begin. Circles dancing across the skin. Time slows down, the world fades away. At El Mescalero, we do it our way. Hear the whisper of the blaze so clean. Feel the craft in every scene. We're building clouds of lather up to the lava dome. In a place where every man can feel at home. From a G and razor glide to a straight razor tone. Yeah, Mescalero shaving. This is where it's hard and smooth like thunder, sharp like chrome. Building clouds of lava up to the lava dome. Bottle clinks after shaving the air. Notes of cedar wood, bold and rare. Edge meets stubble with a careful hand. A ritual only few understand. Steel sings low as it clears the way. Every stroke keeps the rough at bay. Old traditions in a modern day. Carved in leather we find our stay. Hear the whisper of the blade so true. Every past reveals the new. We're building clouds of lather up to the lava room. In a place where every man can feel at home. From a D and razor glide to a straight razor tone. Yeah, Mescalero shaving. This is where it's hard and smooth like thunder, sharp like chrome. Building clouds of lather up to the lava dome. Rush here, just the art and the blade. In every line, a legacy made. From father to son, the stories are told. In silver, steel, and brushes of gold. We're building clouds of lather up to the lava dome. Where the edge meets skin like a poet's poem. From a D and razor glide to a straight razor throne. Yeah, Mescalero shaving, you'll never shave alone. Smooth like thunder, sharp like chrome. Building clouds of lather up to the lava dome.
Alright, it looks like we built a proper lather there. That's beautiful looking. I don't know if you guys can see the shine there. Very, very shiny, very hydrated. Here's the brush here, very hydrated. Oh yeah, that's great. I can't pull it out too far. It'll just drip down. Beautiful peaks. Oh yeah, she's ready to go. There's plenty on the brush here. So I'm going to grab my razor, take my razor, take Wes's razor. I'm going to dip it in the water. Let's start mowing this down. I'm going to go across the grain to start with here. All right, I am through with the shave. I just rinsed off right now. I am BBS. That soap and that razor was just a spectacular combination. I'm completely BBS. I'm going to get my Allen block here. I'm going to dip it in the water. And we'll go over my face here. I have absolutely nothing there. Maybe a little tiny zinger right there. It's not even a zinger. It's just a tingle. And we'll see nothing there. Wow. I was thinking at least a little something with that razor because it looks so mean and it is very efficient, but okay, I don't have nothing there. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna let this sit on my face for about 30 seconds and I'm gonna rinse it off. We'll come back with the witch hazel. All right, I've got my witch hazel here. I'm just gonna get some in my hand here, get it on my face. I got the aftershave splash here. I'm just gonna shake the snot out of it pretty good here. All right, let's see if I didn't put that cork in there too tight. No, there it comes. All right, I got it off there. So I'm gonna get some of this in my hand here. Oh, that's a lot. That's all right. We'll try not to spill any of it. And I spilled some. That smells spectacular, man. It's just so good. This is definitely one of the best scented soaps I've ever used. This is so, so nice. Gentlemen of the Cabin, I highly, highly recommend this soap. Not just for the scent, but for the base too. The base is so, so good. I can't praise the base enough. It is super, super slick. Yeah, there's a lot of residual slickness. It's got tons of cushion. Very, very easy lather. Great, great soap, man. I would have to say this is one of Doug's best soaps ever, in my opinion. So personally, I consider this scent profile to have a luxurious, warm spices, deep, smooth, dark resins, and smooth, clean, earthy woods, like really clean earthy woods. And I think this goes best in the evening, on cool evenings or cold weather, or in a romantic setting where you want to be remembered. Because I do think this will leave a memorable impression. I guarantee you, this is super, super good. I'm going to have to go out and get the EDP of this, no joke. It is absolutely outstanding. So Doug, thank you, brother. I really appreciate you sending this to the channel so I could review it. It is spectacular, man. You really knocked it out of the park. I didn't expect anything different. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the shave and for the Razor Rock Daily. Really, really good razor. Very efficient, but very smooth. You do have to get that angle. That way it'll shave you properly. But yeah, it's no big deal. This is a great, great razor here. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys like what you've seen. And I hope this entices you to go out and get Gentlemen of the Cabin. You will not be disappointed. If you are, just send it to me. I'll be more than happy to buy it from you. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You guys take care of yourselves. You hear? God bless.